matchup for you here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And, whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Right. Hey, no steal.
Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here's the Panthers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be Falcon football.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here we go.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Hey, green. Green back.
Lance looking to throw it. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Striker, 3-3, fight, white.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Red, yellow.
They'll set up a throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 37-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd and 9, Lance looking deep downfield. And And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Lance. He's got his man, Thornton. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Right, 97. Ready?
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
And cycle.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 35. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Check you.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already
pie.
had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Let's go. Ready?
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete.
Touchdown!
Danny Gray.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Steal. Check steal.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Striker. 3-3.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
To throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, check mega.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Panthers nothing.
And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Yellow. Check smash. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The Panthers at 4-7 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club Just more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ultra. Go ultra.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. On the counter, here's Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Williams. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And Lance going to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now Williams. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Ultra.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
38.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Ready, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, cross you. Ready?
They're going to look to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
On the ready? Striker. Black shot. Stick. Mega.
He'll drop to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. The 20. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Check view.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
The play lost the yard. It's now third and goal.
They'll run here on third and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the second quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Ready.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. The slot man in motion right. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down at the line.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. From the 39, Lance completes it to Austin. Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. That's complete left side to Gray.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Javonte Williams
with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point try now for Santoso.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Panthers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Okay, ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Okay, right?
Complete to number 17. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, go Fury. Green Jack. Hey, Red.
Back to throw here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Let's go. Right, white. Red, yellow. On the ball, on the ball.
They're going to try and throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Number 38. Check smash. Ready.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
50
Now a play fake. Lance.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Blue striker.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Ready, ready. Going to be rail. Yellow, line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Blue
In motion goes the tight end. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down.
Come on, set.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's all game long.
Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Ultra. Go ultra. Left. Left.
Now back to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Let's go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Striker, 3-3.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The offense on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Falcons are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
The Lance again here on 2nd and 10.
And he comes back with one complete.
Lance's pass complete to number 18. A gain of 12. First down.
They'll send Austin in motion right. They run off tackle right with Williams. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
Stop. 17.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings us 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
107 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First down, Falcons.
52 blaster. Red, yellow.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
The center receiver in motion to the right. The flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Let's go.
So now from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Brian Burns able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Completes this one to Thornton. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now what we have here, a third and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run here on third and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point up and good from Santoso.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hard throw, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Let's go now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a play fake here on first down.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Ball red.
They'll look to throw again. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Ready, set.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Go. Fly through.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Ready.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
On the ready. Red, cycle. Blue, striking. Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons' offense at the line. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air one out. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon.
Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Heel, black. Drill green.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Atlanta, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, the playoffs look to be out of reach now.
It's that heat, boy. Yeah, my day ones here dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding.